Welcome to this explainer. When we think about vast, unimaginable fortunes, our minds naturally go to deep, rocky mines. For literally centuries, humanity has just dug and dug into the earth to extract wealth. But what if we've been looking in the completely wrong direction this entire time? What if the absolute vast majority of our planet's untapped wealth covers over 70% of the globe, just hidden right there in plain sight?
Okay, let's dive into this. Because when you hear the words gold mine, you probably immediately envision dusty subterranean shafts, maybe some pickaxes, kind of like a classic gold rush vibe. But actually, the world's most expansive and lucrative gold mine isn't underground at all. It's underwater. And no, we aren't talking about some sunken pirate galleons resting on the seafloor either. We are talking about the ocean itself.
I know. It sounds totally like science fiction, but scientists have completely confirmed there is actual physical gold dissolved right in our oceans. And just to be clear, we aren't talking about tiny microscopic flecks of solid metal washing off a coastline somewhere. Nope. We're talking about gold chemically dissolved into the seawater, very much like how sugar dissolves into a cup of hot tea. So yeah, every single time you go for a swim in the sea, you are literally swimming in a diluted bath of precious metal. How crazy is that?
Now, you might be thinking, okay, sure, but there are probably only trace amounts out there, right? Well, scientists estimate there are roughly 20 million tons of gold in the ocean. 20 million tons. And this brilliantly illustrates the sheer scale we're dealing with here. If you were to somehow gather up every single ounce of gold humanity has ever mined throughout all of recorded history, the whole shebang, it wouldn't even begin to scratch the surface of this massive underwater fortune. It's absolutely staggering.
To really put that massive number into perspective, let's bring it down to a personal level. If we were somehow able to extract all of that ocean gold at once, it actually translates to about 9 pounds of pure gold for every single person currently living on Earth. Just imagine that for a second. Walking around with 9 pounds of solid gold. I mean, you could use it as a very expensive doorstop or maybe a set of really heavy, shiny dumbbells. It's a pretty fun thought, right? But, of course, there is a massive catch. So the crucial point is, the gold is definitely there, yes, but it is incredibly deep and incredibly diluted. Remember that sugar and the tea analogy from earlier? Well, actually, scratch that. It's more like, imagine dissolving a single grain of sugar into a massive Olympic-sized swimming pool. That is the insane level of dilution we're dealing with here. Right now, processing that absurd amount of water to chemically extract the gold would cost exponentially more than the gold is actually worth. We just don't have the technology for it yet.
Still, the treasure is undeniably out there. 20 million tons just quietly swirling in the deep blue sea, waiting for human ingenuity to finally catch up. Think about it. If we ever unlock the technology to successfully harvest the oceans and claim those 9 pounds of gold with your name on it, would you die for it? Keep pondering that one. And hey, if you enjoyed exploring this hidden secret with us, make sure to hit follow for more explainers just like this. See you next time.